Everything is about to get very weird over here. Hey everyone, it's LDP, and today I'm doing something a little bit different on my channel. I think everyone who knows me in person knows that I love drag, but it's not really something I talk about on this channel at all, or that I haven't in the past, but something that I'd like to speak about more because it's something I'm really passionate about and that means a lot to me. So, on a sort of related note, well not really related note, I'm making it a related note. Today would have been Salvador Dali's birthday. So for those of you who know that very niche, fun art fact, congrats, you're an art nerd. For everyone else, if you don't know who Salvador Dali was, he was a brilliant Spanish surrealist painter in the 1900s. His work is beautiful and absurd and bizarre, and honestly I think that's all the same stuff I love from drag. So one of my New Year's resolutions was to get more involved in drag, not only experimenting with drag myself, but also involved in my local drag community, and I was doing a great job of doing that until Miss Coco V took the stage. But since I'm stuck at home now and I can do just about anything I want with the supplies I have, I decided to do some other weird drag stuff by myself. So a couple months ago I tweeted that if I ever decided on a drag name, which has been a huge struggle since I have a fear of commitment, I would probably name myself Salvador Darling because it's artsy, it's funny, it's kind of camp and kind of just ridiculous, and those are all the things I love about drag really. So I think it's a perfect name for who I am and what I want. So I tweeted a while ago that I would choose that name, and it's just kind of stuck now. And since it's Salvador Dali's birthday today, I figured that it might as well be my drag birthday too in some sense, or at least a drag birthday for this name I've chosen. So today I'm going to be doing something very out of my comfort zone and very weird for this channel I think, and I'm going to be doing a drag transformation and turn myself into a drag version of Salvador Dali. I know, I don't know what I'm doing either. I figured that a makeup transformation can't be too different from like a normal craft project just on my face. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and I hope you enjoy this. So to start, I'm just priming my face. I would one day like to do drag where I would wear a wig, but I don't own a wig that fits this look. And so I'm just gonna pull my hair back and maybe I'll paint it? I have no idea. So I am doing obviously my Salvador Dali look. I'm gonna base it on this photo of Salvador Dali himself, and some key elements are gonna be the moustache, obviously, his like iconic twirling moustache, and like this photo, have the flowers on the end. And then something else I want to do is also have a kind of melting eye that's reminiscent of the clocks in one of his most famous works, The Persistence of Memory. So that's where we're going with this. So I'm just gonna start by like braiding my hair quickly. Just so, first of all, it's out of the way. Also just so it looks shorter than it actually is, kind of like Salvador Dali's hair. As you can see, I'm just pinning any stray bits and pieces back just to make my hair look shorter. Okay, that'll do for now. Next, I am gonna glue down my brows using some Elmer's glue, which I got from my drag mom. I hope you guys don't think this is a tutorial where I show you the best way to do things. I'm just showing you me doing things. Okay, we're gluing. So now that my last layer of glue is a bit tacky, I am just gonna set it with some loose powder to keep it in place. Okay. That's as blocked as this brow gets, I think. Next, I'm just gonna cover my face in foundation and try and make myself look like a person. Oh, if you want to know, I'm using a Yardley Stay Fast foundation. It's just the foundation I usually use. Okay, what's next? Oh, I don't know if I'm doing anything in the right order, so please just bear with me here. Next I'm just using some concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. It looks like that. This isn't a makeup channel, sorry. I just have a little spot over here that I'm gonna cover a bit. And then I'm gonna also cover my brows a bit more, just so they are hidden properly and not this weird kind of grey navy mass on my forehead, even though I'm gonna paint over them, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's me without eyebrows now. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and set all of this with some more powder. Next, I'm gonna do some contouring. I'm not really sure where this contouring is going, because I'm not really sure if I'm doing this as a male or female look. Maybe a bit of both. Let's see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna get started on the eyes now. So for the eye, he has these kind of crazy wide eyes that do not compute well for my tiny hooded eyes. So I'm gonna do a lot of like painting over and painting a fully new eye, and also do that sort of melting effect I want. I'm gonna do this with an eyeliner for now, but I might use some black face paint just now too. Okay, that's what we're doing now. So I'm just drawing kind of over my natural crease, and then I'm gonna fill that all in with white to look like it's part of the actual eye. This is a mess. I'm making a whole mess right now. Cool. So we kind of have the basis of the eyes now. I'm gonna go ahead and paint over these with some white too. Okay. Do I look good right now? No. But do I have a plan to fix that? Also no. I'm just kind of painting the whites of my eyes, and then I'm going to draw down my pupil so it also looks like it's melting and so it rises up above my lid. But first I'm going to paint this eye white too. I'm just using a normal white base paint for this because it's the only thing I could get near me right now. But I think if I did this as like a real drag look, I would use that fancy Kryolan white TV stick that I do not own. But maybe one day I'll own one if I continue doing drag, because that's, you know, what everyone uses. Okay, we've got some melty eyes over there. That's fine. This paint is really not, like, I'm not getting full coverage unless I build it up. So it's not very smooth, but we're making it work. I'm gonna do my pupils now, but I'm also going to outline the whites of the eyes a bit better with a black face paint. Okay, it's a bit messy, but I also feel like that fits the vibe, because I mean, they're melting. Now I'm gonna paint like down and around my pupils to make that pupil more prominent and melty and kind of bug-eyed like he always looks. Okay, so I have my melty eyes. Okay, so I'm just gonna paint like a crease above this to look like an actual eyelid. I'm not gonna do like a drag eye. I mean, this is a really nice natural look, like something I'd wear to the supermarket. I don't want to make it look too ridiculous. So I'm just gonna do a little eyelid above this to make it look like a natural eye. I think to like accentuate this eyelid, I'm also just gonna use some of my contour palette and just kind of blend it in a bit. Something I love about makeup is that we've invented this term blending, and now I understand that it just means putting on too much and then rubbing some of it off. Love it. Love the jargon, love the terminology. I live. Okay, now I'm gonna paint on my brows and moustache. I'm literally just using actual paint brushes. I'm not even using a makeup brush at this point, so hi, it's me, makeup icon. So his moustache is quite thin and actually starts quite close to the lip. So before I do my moustache, I'm just gonna add some lipstick. This lipstick is quite just like similar to my skin tone. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but because this is more like masculine, I wanted to do just something that looks more like a nude lip. So I'm just adding this. Cool, a nude lip. There we go. I think I'm gonna start just with the brow. I'm gonna kind of arch it up above my natural brow, I think. I don't really know, we'll see how it goes. You know, just something light and natural. So obviously it's quite a masculine brow, so I'm doing it quite heavy, but yeah, I think that kind of works. Okay, we have a brow. Is it even? No. Hashtag sisters not twins. Okay, moustache time now. So I'm gonna have my moustache come like a bit down, I think down to about here. I'm just marking that on either side. And then it's gonna come all the way up to there. But what I'm also gonna add is those little flowers and twirls. So let me paint this and then I'll show you how I've made those. Okay, so I'm still gonna go over this like original line just to kind of thicken out the moustache. I'm kind of almost going for like a drawn scribbly effect. Why? Because I feel like it and I do what I want. Okay, so before I started this, I just made these little flowery moustache attachments, and this is how I made them. I started with some paper flowers, and then I took some feathers that someone had given me in a random bag of craft supplies they were getting rid of. I don't often buy feathers just because you never know how they've been sourced or where they've come from, so I try and avoid them usually, but these ones were given to me and I don't say no to craft supplies, so I cut off a piece of this feather and kind of shaped it to look like the tip of a moustache, and then made sure the two pieces were even, and once they were, I fed them through the hole in this paper flower, and I just glued it down with a spot of like standard craft tacky glue. You could probably use anything you have at home. So to put this on my face, I'm gonna use some spirit gum. I'm just gonna pop some over here, pop some on the other side too. And it's still a bit liquidy, so I'm just gonna like tap it until it gets a bit tacky. Okay, there we go, now it's a bit sticky. And I'm gonna pop on my little moustache flowers. Okay, moustache flowers are on. Finally, what I'm gonna do is add a lash onto this weird eye. Because is it even drag if you're not wearing a lash? Yes, because all drag is valid. But I wanna wear a lash, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we have bottom lashes on. I'm just gonna add a quick top lash. Okay, lashes on, moustache glued. We have the finished look. I'm gonna quickly go and change into a nice men's dress shirt and a blazer, and that'll be my complete look. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this very weird video. I know it's something a little bit different to the usual content I make on this channel, but I had so much fun doing this. I really like the way it turned out. The face paint is already starting to crack a little, but it's fine. We had fun, so it's okay. If you want to follow my drag mother, Carla Beauty Marks, I will link her social media down below. Also, one of my other drag siblings, Miss Bovine, I will add her socials below. They are both sickening queens, so talented and so amazing, and I'm so lucky to get to learn things from them, and I'm having such fun being part of this little drag family. Anyway, let me know if you enjoyed this sort of content, if you enjoy drag, if you're watching Drag Race Season 12, tell me who you think should win. This is one of the strongest top 4s that I think we've seen in so long. I am loving this season. So let me know who you're supporting, who you want to win, and I'll see you next time. Bye!